Hello, everybody. Okay, it's saying I'm live. Just fighting with it, Never a dull Monday is what I have decided. We just get to roll with stuff. How is everybody? I'm early, but I'm late. Does that make sense? I said I was going to be on at 6:30. It's now late, but I was fighting with it. Hi, Quiche. Okay, it tells me nobody's on, but you're on, so I'm going to say that's a good sign. How are you? Okay, 2. Woo, woo. Good. We're making progress here. Sorry, I'm just closing files as we do this. I'm nervous as usual about how many of my 900 screens I actually have open because I am notorious for this. And I have been told it will definitely slow down what I'm doing. So we're just trying to maybe take some of those things away. How is everybody? Okay, we have a job to do tonight because I have a card sketch that I need to complete for tomorrow for a blog hop. And so kind of excited because forget that. I just closed a whole bunch of stuff that I did not mean to close, but that's okay. I had this one document I've taken forever to find. And I found it and I was like, I'll leave it open until I need it tomorrow. No, I just closed it. Hi, yay, I'm happy. Okay, everybody's there and kicking. Let's do this. Okay, so this card sketch that I was looking at. So what we're going to have to do is we've got to come up. I need a base. I think I have a white base here. I could probably just use that. Yes, that actually will work. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump you. I know you just all went for a little jiggle jiggle. Welcome to Ange in her late 40s. Let's have a little jiggle jiggle. I'm just being cheeky. Okay, so what we need to do is it's got a background piece. So I'm thinking I'll go with this, okay? Like just the whole way. Follow me. Follow me here, people. You picking up what I'm putting down? And then what we'll do is we will take this. It has to have a diagonal strip, but I'm thinking I'm going to use a piece of this and mat it. Is that going to work? Let me see. I know. So I love autumn leaves. The DSP that came with it is incredible, but it's been so hard to get. So I started creating without it. And I started creating with our, oh my gosh, Inked Botanical stuff because I loved the colors. It was the crushed curry and the calypso and the lagoon. And for whatever reason, I kind of feel like they worked for making the background that I wanted in terms of like some nice fall colors. Okay. And someone said to me that they didn't think Lost Lagoon was a fall color, but it totally suited this. I'm like, there, we won. That's all we were going for. We just wanted it to work. So I've got a bunch of scraps kicking around. I'm just trying to figure this out. So if I go like this, I want to put it, can I mat it? I think that would work. Is that okay with you guys? Isn't that plaid paper pretty, Shelly? I totally agree. Okay, so this does not have to be super thick. So I think I'm going to cut this down. I'm going to go 1 3/4. So I'm going to take a nice 1 3/4 inch chunk off of here. Okay, so now I've got a 1 3/4 inch chunk. So then I'm going to take of my other one, of my matte layer, I'm going to go 1 7/8. I don't want it to be like thick, but I want it to be noticeable, okay? So we're going to adhere that to here. We'll go like that. Okay. Now we'll glue this on to this piece of cardstock or this piece of DSP, and then we'll trim it. You picking up what I'm putting down? Like it makes our lives a little bit easier. Now, the only thing I'm trying to decide, do we want it to have, follow me, white border or no border? So white border or no border, or I guess we could always do like a Lost Lagoon card base. Just a second, I'll hold it up to a piece so you can see. But I feel like it just dies on there and it's kind of redundant. I love the soft blue pumpkins. I know, see? Okay, so white border or no border on the DSP. Can you guys let me know? I'm going to count what you say. Whew, I'm having one of those moments. I was cleaning downstairs. I was like, I think I might die. 2 whites. Thank you, Christine. White border, white border. Okay. And we've got, that's it. Perfect. I love you guys. Okay. So I'm going to change this guy a little bit. Okay. Here's how I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to make a 4 by 5 1/4 Lost Lagoon map. I know you're like, what? But just follow me. It'll look good. 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. DSP just got cut down to. Did I do that right? Close. Really crappy cutting. That's okay. Can you still see me when I run away there? Not really. Hi, Laura Rogers. How are you, sweetie? Okay, there we go. So now it's just got a neat border, and then we'll give it this. So let's adhere those bits together, and then we can get in there. Sorry, armpit in the photo. Okay. Hello, Annette Ball. There we go. So we're just going to come through here. And I'm in parent-teacher interview mode right now. So my brain at the end of the day, I'm not going to lie, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed right now. It's like I've done everything. I have used up every last brain cell. Please excuse me. Okay, so we're going to come in here. There and there. And then we're going to take this one. And then today I had, you're great, you're crafting in Canmore, Laura Rogers. That sounds heavenly. My little one messaged me from school today. He knows how to get his mom going, sending me pictures of guys jumping out of helicopters to do hydro work. I'm like, awesome, thanks, dude. I teach grade 6, 7, Shelley. My little beans. I love them so much. I say little beans. They're not little. They're all bigger than me, but they're amazing. Like such cool kids. I've lucked out. I feel like I've had such cool kids for years. Pretty awesome. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to take this. And you're like, what is she doing? There is method to my madness. I know you don't always believe me, but I generally have a plan for how I'm going to put things together. Okay, so what I'm going to do here I should probably look at the design picture to make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, I am. Okay. Okay, so they just gave me a layout that I have to follow. So that's all we're doing right now. Okay, so I've got that here. Now I'm going to come in and I'm going to chop, chop. So those guys are going to get lost. Okay, so just a sec. 1 and 2. Okay. Ooh, so pretty. I love it. Okay, so there is our next layer. This is incredible. Okay, breathe. Now, I have a little bit of have you guys ever had this? Where you feel the back of your stamp and you know that if you stuck it on a block, it wouldn't cling. It feels kind of like dry and scratchy almost. That's what happens when I leave things on my desk and I haven't wiped it down recently. It basically accumulates any kind of dust there. So I just actually wiped it with my chamois and it's sticky again. So just give them a good scrub. That's what that sound is. I'm not doing, sorry, I should show you what I'm doing. I'm proving that it's not me making that noise rudely. I was giggling today. I pulled into school and there was a broken down fire truck out front of my school. It would have been my husband's truck if he had been working, but he wasn't. Okay, so we've got that much. The next thing that we need to do is I'm actually going to use the leaf as my element. So on the one in the sketch, they've actually got like a circle put up here, but I'm going to replace it with this. I'm thinking I can use some of our oxidized copper as an embellishment kind of on this, and it will look fantabulous. Okay. Hi, Cher. Sharon's so good. She always checks in with me during the week. I think it's like she almost senses. She's like, oh, Ange just lost the plot. Where is she? I'm going to send her a quick, hi, Ange. How you doing? I'm like, thank you, Sharon. Not very stable. Losing my mind. Okay. Sorry, I'm just chopping this in half. I have no small pieces of basic white cardstock left in there. You had to clean the burrs. Yes, clearly a top fave. I hear you. I get the same thing, right? Like it's always your faves that get it. Okay, I am going to put a piece of foam down because I get the best stamped image with it. My Lost Lagoon it's a new one, which would mean it's usually extremely inky. But this one, I feel like I use it so much that I have actually kind of got it more down to normal. Ooh, so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to take that. I'm going to open the dies behind me so that if I make a mess, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to end up anywhere. Well, you already got tape on you. Okay. So I'm going to come over here. Yeah, so the little one sends me pictures of like hydro guys like literally jumping out of hell. Well, they're not jumping. They're tied to things. That's an exaggeration. Holy, he's like, Mom, seriously. Bit of a hyperbole. In your kid's wedding album? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, because they had the beautiful fall wedding, sure. You guys should have seen the cupcakes she did. They were so pretty. Okay, now I'm going to die cut that. Okay, so give me a sec. Yes, I have on pajama pants. I always come home from work and I have on like real people pants today, not sweats. And so I cannot continue to wear them once I get home. I definitely come home and put on pajama pants. Is that embarrassing? Is there a difference between the old? Yes, there absolutely is. Yeah, that's a great question. Let me just see. Do I have it? I don't. Oh, I thought I had one package still. I think I got desperate and I had to open it at some point, and I think I was like keeping it. You see, yeah, those are all basic white. But I think what I've done is I have some pieces. Okay, they're actually slightly different colors. Can you see that? Not that it's a ton, but they are like very slightly different colors. The old Whisper White had a bit more like gloss, like not gloss. It's not the word I would use. A bit more satiny feel to it, not look, but it had a bit more of a satiny feel. Okay, I'm loving that. Now let's go in. I know that I have a variety of leaves here. So should we stay monochromatic? I'm gonna add a little bit of copper to this to make it all kind of go. So I'm going to do, make those noises, they'll totally help. My grade sixes make those noises when they're doing their math right now. Someone asked me the other day, someone came into the room, one of the aides, she's like, why are you all making that noise? They're like, because that's the noise Mrs. McKay makes. She's doing it. Okay. Yeah, messing kids up. It's what I do. Okay. Math is more fun if you make funny noises. So now let's come in here. We'll take one of you. Dip, 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 dip. Boop. There. Take one of you. Dip, 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 dip. Tap. That one got an extra tap, just for good luck. Oh, aren't they gorgeous, you guys? Okay, now we are going to die cut some solid Lost Lagoon in there. Now, I have a huge class, not a huge class. Math is always fun, Annette. Always. You just didn't have me teach it to you. If I could have taught it to you, I could have made you love it. I promise. I hated math at times in my life, and it was absolutely based on how it was being taught to me. Not the actual concept. I think I always felt stupid when some people taught me math. I was like, really? I can't do this. I'm not smart enough. Everyone is. You just have to have it explained your own personal way. Too many people, let's be honest. There are a lot of teachers who, I call it cookie cutter teaching. And it's kind of that one size fits all, and one size does not fit all. One size might fit 1/3 of your classroom. The rest, you got to figure out. It's a game. Okay, so now I'm going to, that's why I wish they would let even elementary school teachers just teach subjects that we are like passionate about or fabulous at, because I feel like kids would benefit from it. Okay, so I've got some good ones here. We're going to have to mix this up or else this card is going to get very bland looking. Now we're going to jump in. I'm going to grab. We got a couple of bits going on here. Rope shooting stuff on the floor. Hang on one sec. Okay, so I think I'm going to get a couple of cute. Well, you guys are going to get oxidized. That's what you're going to do. I totally know what I'm doing with you and you. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll show you what I'm doing. So I'm going to grab one piece. Can I get that on here? Sure. Sorry, I was trying to fit something onto a piece of adhesive-backed paper and make it fit. Do you think it's going to work? I don't know. We'll give it a whirl. Can you still see me? Did I turn the camera enough today? I think I did. Okay. So what I did is I pulled this out. No, they don't learn the same way. My gosh, can you imagine if we did? Number one, life would be boring. Number two, some kids are better teachers to other kids than teachers are, because kids get why other kids don't get it. I don't know. It's an interesting concept out there. Okay, so not that I'm saying I don't want my job and I'm going to give it to a kid. I'm not. They can't have it. I'm just going to die cut a couple of our oxidized leaves just to throw into the mix, okay? because we want to add a little bit more color to our card. I'm like speed stamping right now because I'm hyper aware that I told my older child I would show him how to do something on the computer that he needs to be able to do for a midterm to make his life a little bit easier. They are allowed to use the online PDF while they're in the class, while they're in the midterm. But I told him, I'm like, dude, you can search phrases in the PDF. Like, you can find stuff fast. I barely passed college algebra as a college senior with a freshman math. Always knew. Yeah, I know. But then, Heather, wouldn't you agree? Once you're made to feel dumb, you stop trying. Or I do. Oh, maybe that's just me. I shut down. We see an empty chair back and your desk. Okay, so hang on. Oh, there we go. That's the view you need. Ta-da. I moved you so you can see me now. Oh, I'm not an amazing teacher, but I have fun teaching and I'm willing to change. And that's what I think counts. I love teaching and I'm not set in my ways. Even though I've been doing it way too long. So as I pulled up today, remember I said to you there was a fire truck blocking the entrance to my school because it had broken down out front of the school. That was awesome. I had a good laugh. Okay, we've got those. And this young man says, McKay, you can go through. I know you're going to school to teach. I said, oh, hi. And I said, have I met you when you've been with Sean? Still can't see your pants. You didn't even need to tell her. And he looked at me and he said, it's Liam. And then your head goes, and I flutter through every Liam. I'm like, oh my God. It was my sweet Liam Mahan that I had taught. He's a fireman now with my hubby. That's 2 of them now. Got those boys from school. Now I need one of my girls to get in there. Okay. There. So all I did here was this. I die cut the veins, leaf. I know. On a piece of adhesive backed. See, just see that, Judy? Adhesive backed paper just to save me a little bit of time. Okay. Now this little darling, I'm going to pop up and put on the card front. I know that I'm going to use linen thread because that's what they're getting as part of the class. The ski one, no, that's a different one. So as part of the class, you're going to get a roll of linen thread. You're going to get a package of our brushed metallic dots. You're going to get a half package of the inked Botanicals DSP, and you're going to get a 6x6 piece of each of the 2 oxidized papers. Oh, the glue. I'll see. We need to find an opportunity for me to use it live here. I have used it. You'd be really proud. I'm actually quite good with it. Judy broke me. She's like, and you are going to learn to love these. I know. After you die cut. I agree. Okay. So let's come in here. Let's pop you up. Now we are going to have to do a sentiment still, but it's supposed to be quite tiny. So I thought that this was a great set because we've got those cute little, it's got like a little tiny banner die. I'll show you. I'm just taking things and tossing them. I'm going to look at my picture I'm supposed to do. Whoops, up here. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go like this. There. I might not use all these. Oh, I know what I was going to do though. I've got some of these. Don't put the backings on. That's not ideal. I was going to do some plain Lost Lagoon ones, and then I think I forgot about it. I might not use all of these. There. You can add. Do you like my magic placement? It's called Wedge It and see if it works. You gonna work? You gonna work? You gonna work? Oh, you'll work. Okay. There we go. Sorry, I'm totally toying with this. My tongue's sticking out. Can you tell I'm thinking right now? My mom said if I closed my mouth and opened my ears, I would understand that. That won't help. Sorry. Just got all the firewood split and undercover as dark fell. Of course you did. Thank God, Jude, because like the rain here, I feel like we're gonna float away. Judy, I think I get PTSD when it rains hard. I'm like, oh my gosh, please don't let that the mudslides happen again. If you love teaching, it makes it easier. Absolutely. Absolutely. But Christine, like in any job, right? Like when you get a doctor who loves his job or you get any of those scenarios, it's a total game changer. I don't like how you're sitting on there. You need to move down. There. And I think I will. Sorry, I feel like I'm not very bright right now. Oh, that's better. I just turned up my computer screen. It's not as dark as I thought it was. Okay, so I'm just trying to decide. I'm going to put him down here. He can cover that stem. I don't really like that stem anyway. It held no meaning to me. Okay, there. I don't feel like I need these because I feel like they were just, it was too monochromatic. Are we in agreement there? Can you tell me yes? There. I feel like I can let like a rando leaf fall. It's fall, right? So the leaf can fall. You're just going to rando leaf fall. There we go. That's a rando leaf fall. Got it? Follow the wording. Next, okay. I'm thinking two things. I'm thinking, look at the design team picture. Okay, I think I could do this with this. So here's what I'm thinking. Little die cut strip of this, but potentially from the other foil. Put her on. Everybody hold your horses. Not that you weren't, but I'm making you hold them more. Okay, so all I've done is I've taken just the plain foil. So this is not the one that's got there, but it's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't count him. We're gonna put something else on. Look at, she's like, I count those as having 5 embellishments and 1 main. Oh no, now you're gonna make my brain hurt that I have to count my big one. Isn't that funny? In my head, he didn't count because he wasn't a little add-on. It would be like, he was like my big, like my round circle or something in there. Okay, ooh, I'm gonna love this. So look what I did. So I ran this through on one of the dies. Can you see the dots in there? One more leaf to fall. Yeah, we could actually, you know what we could do is we could pull somebody down. Make him not so bunchy. Yeah, I think that you're right. If we to pull it that way. Now, the other part I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a little piece of basic white. There it is. We're going to come in here and we're going to do for all you do. And I'm not going to say anymore. I'm not saying a thankful thing. I'm just going to say for all you do because I feel like there's so many people that they know that I'm just saying thank you for all you do. Add in the 2 small Lost Lagoon leaves to fall and then you have 2 odd numbers. What? You lost me at like anything. I had this set and haven't had a chance to use it. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, for all you do almost made a jump. It was like, nope, not hanging on. You need to wash me too. Everybody else got a bath. Why did I not? There. Okay. It's raining so hard here that I can hear it from the basement. Oh, I just heard my child thump down into the kitchen. He's like, it's 7 o'clock. I'm supposed to be there. She said she would help. I have to say, I got to give it to that kid. If I tell him I'll help him at a specific time, he's always in the room at that time. He doesn't always clean his room when he's supposed to, but he's always where he's supposed to be for me to help. Okay. Add in the 2 small Lost Lagoon leaves to fall. But how do I make those fall? They're attached. Do you mean cut them apart? I can do that. Okay, here and here. So this is going to get cut. So give me a sec. Do you like how I couldn't brain think that? I couldn't brain think that. I can't brain think anything right now. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this. I'm going to angle cut it. I have no idea how long I'm making it yet, but I'll decide that in a sec. I'm going to put adhesive on this guy. Then I think I'm going to go like that, right down the middle. I think I'll go like that. And then I think we'll come across. I'm not saying, I don't know why I'm saying I think so many times right now. I think that I'm being annoying saying I think. Okay, I'm not loving it yet. Isn't that funny? I just haven't found, everybody doesn't have the right home yet. There's too much blue for me is my issue, actually. Sorry, he's coming off for a second. I'm going to try one thing, okay? Give me 1 second. I just want to get one of the other leaf in that. Where is you? I'm going to try this one. Hang on. I just feel like I need a bit more contrast on the front of there right now. There we go. I am a blue girl. I cannot brain think either. We have parenting. Me too. Oh my God, I'm so dumb right now. It's mind blowing. I'm like peopled out. I have used all of my brain capacity to talk to parents. And now I'm like, yeah, I can't English anymore. Okay, there we go. It's starting to come together. Okay. But you are going to come kind of over here. My husband decided to cook the ground beef for tacos outside on the barbecue. He has decided that the house reeks like tacos after you cook tacos. And so he decided that's it. It's going outside. Okay. You are going to come in there. Okay. Brushed. Linen. See, guys, we're making this up as we go. So don't go, oh my God, she's horrific. I'm kind of playing. What you guys get to see, yay for husbands that cook. If Sean didn't cook, we'd all starve and die, Nia. I kid you not. I don't cook. I can cook. I will admit it. I don't have the time. Between tutoring and teaching and stamping, Sean's like, hey. Yes, we live in North Van. The only way you could barbecue beyond, I don't know, the 3 weeks we get of summer per year is to be undercover. So we have like a tenty overhangy thing. So yes, my family would starve and die if Sean didn't cook. So it is a very good thing. But as he says, he's like, everyone would have failed out of school years ago if mom hadn't tutored. So you pick your skills, right? And you share. And I hope that, I'm just trying to decide where I'm putting my bow. I kind of like it down lower. Up higher, down lower, down there. That's where you're going. Yeah, so Sean's the cook. He's the cook. I don't like to cook. I need to find a man to cook. Well, I don't know how old you are. I'm hoping that my boys think that that's the norm, that that's what they're supposed to do. And then some girl will be pleasantly surprised. Like, dang, you cook. Well, isn't that what we're supposed to do? Yes, that is. That is what you're supposed to do. Men are supposed to. I would eat cereal if my husband. Yeah, Jude, popcorn. If Sean's not home, let's be honest, Sean usually cooks dinner for us before he leaves for work because he knows I won't cook. And so if it's just me home or if it's just Joe and I will literally make myself popcorn. I'll make sure Joe eats because that counts and he's my child and I love him. Myself, whatever. I think I want to use up this one lone one that's parting out on he might need a new glue dot. Let's see. Oh no, I think he's coming. I think he came out. I eat my guilty pleasure. Mary a fireman, most do cook. That's right. Vicky, Sean said he didn't need to go to fire academy. He said he could just have gone to chef training and Molly maid and he would have been good. I don't think so when I hear about what he did, but okay. Yeah, actually, you know what? It's funny. The brushed metallic dots kind of brought it back together. I like them. They worked in there. We've got some gorgeous, both of our boys. Yeah, Mars, good job. It did turn out so sweet. Now, I will admit, the cards that I made for this class might be my favorite cards that I have made in a long time. This is not my favorite card I have made in a long time. It's cute. The other ones are my faves. They're really pretty. They turned out really well, and I love how they kind of pulled together. So do not forget to get signed up for that class. The link to register, it's in the description. Doesn't matter where you are, and I will get that one. I'll get you all set up for it. Yay, thank you, you guys. I'm glad you like it. It did turn out kind of cute, eh? Like, it is funny how just those brushed metallic dots with the copper or the oxidized copper really pull it together. Thank you, Liana. I agree. It did come together. I didn't feel like it was going to for a bit there. I thought it was going to be a toss. Anyway, mwah. I will see you guys all on Wednesday evening. I think I'm going to go do 6 o'clock. 5 o'clock is, oh yeah, it has to be 6 o'clock. Joe's at school. I'm on pickup. Sean's at work and I can't pick him up until 5:20. So I cannot do 5 o'clock. So we will do 6 o'clock. Yes, I agree. The metallic dots totally make it, but you will get them as part of your kit with this class, okay? There is the option to add on the bundle at a reduced price. You name it, we're set. Bye, you guys. See you later.